Shalom to the elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian and Haitians. Gotta give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hope for the elect. And shalom to the Akwaf who are listening and learning. You few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah, coming into another lesson in truth, faith, faith, and education. And this is an old clip of an Edomite saying that he wants his birthright back. And the title of this lesson is Esau, we know who you are. Okay? We know who you are according to the scriptures. So this is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? How are the things of Esau searched out? First and foremost, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai. That's first and foremost. Okay, through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That's how the things of Esau are searched out. And what did Yahweh Shai say he left for his elect men? The Comforter, which is the scriptures. And everything is documented in this King James 1611 Bible about you Edomites. Okay? Now, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 say what? Let no man deceive you, right? For that day shall not come, except there come and fall in that way first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay? That man of sin shall be revealed, the son of perdition. Now, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Which left us the Comforter to understand who Esau Edom is. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start with Genesis 25 and 25. Same old precepts. Repetition is the father of skill. But you always got new people coming into the faith, waking up. So Lord witness be edifying. This is Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came I read. I'm going straight to the point. And the first came I read all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. And after that came out his brother. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him. Okay? And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man in the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in the tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw a pottage. Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Okay? Edom, which means red. Okay? And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore to him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Okay? So, Esau is what? Red. Okay? They have no pigment. They have no melanin. And his name was what? Ishash, which meant wasted away is he, right? That's established. We know this. Basic scripture. Now, to understand who Esau is today, let's go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. And it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So it said the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Okay? And he covered the face of the judges, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the angels, Solomon, David, Moses, the Israelites. They say everybody in the Bible is so-called white people. That's what the Edomites say. That's what the so-called white men say. Okay? The point is he covered the faces of the judges. Now the earth was given into his hand. That's the point. The earth was given into his hand. Okay? Now, let's go back to Deuteronomy and the curses that the Lord told the Israelites what was going to befall them in the last days, right? Deuteronomy 28:43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. So the Lord said the stranger, right? It could be any stranger. It could be one of the 17 nations, but it's not. It's a specific stranger, okay? Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Who lend to us? Who own the banks? The Edomites, the so-called white man. Okay? He own all the money. So I said, they shall lend to thee, but thou shalt not lend to them. The Chinese and the Japanese, right? The Edomite, the Moabites and the Ammonites and the Elamites and the Ishmaelites and the Hamites, they don't control the money, man. Who controls the money on their entire planet? The so-called white man. Okay? Showing you who's going to be doing the lending. This is verse 48. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which thou shalt sin against thee, which the Lord shall sin against thee, in hunger and in thirst, that's food and water, and in nakedness, which is clothes, and in the want of all things, that's housing, transportation, and work. Okay? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he had destroyed thee. Who did that? The Edomites. Okay? Now, verse 68 say what? And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again, Egypt meaning bondage, with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. We shall not see our land no more. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. Okay? And no man shall redeem you. You shall be sold to your enemy for bondmen and bondwomen. That happened to Israelites, okay, in North America and other parts of the world, okay, all around the world, but mainly here in North America, okay. Which they killed the Native American Indians, the Northern Kingdom, all around the world, man. Okay, they killed them from here to Portugal and Spain and other parts, man. Okay, but my point is proving who the Edomites is, according to the Bible. You shall be sold to your enemy for bondmen and bondwomen. Okay? One that you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans on auction and blocks that the so-called white man set up, starting in New York and Wall Street and all around the world. Right? Now, let's go to Genesis 27, because it said that the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Right? And when you go to Malachi 1 and 3, it tell you that the wicked is the Edomites. Now let's see what his blessing was to prove that the earth was given into his hand to rule. This is Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, meaning they're going to live in the best parts, and they're going to be able to control the entire planet, and of the dew of heaven from above. So, and what? These Edomites control everything that's on land and in the air. Do they not? They control everything on land worldwide and in the air worldwide. The Edomites control everything on the planet. Read again. And Esau said unto his father, Salakia, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew from heaven. Okay? Thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven, and by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion of what? The entire earth, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck, which they did. Okay? After the time of Solomon, because King David put garrisons all through Edom. Okay, so after the time of Solomon, the Edomites broke free, they broke the yoke, and they got dominion in the earth, starting with Alexander the Great. That's when they started rulership, okay? Conquering the world, starting with Alexander the Great, or conquering the known lands. So he got dominion over the earth by what? By the blessing, which is the sword, okay? That's how he got the fatness of the earth and the dew from heaven, by the blessing of the sword, okay? That's how they rule. That's why today they had the biggest military. Now, understanding that, okay, it's not hard. It's not rocket science. Now, what I want to do is, let's go to Revelation to explain the red horse, okay? That red horse, which is Esau Edom, okay? The so-called white man, the Edomites. This is Revelation chapter 6, to prove to you that this horse represents Esau Edom. This is Revelation chapter 6 and verse 4. Revelation 6 and 4. And it reads, And when he opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, Come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon, to take peace from the earth. What has the Edomites been doing since they dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Taking peace away from the earth. Oh, Salakia. Since they've been ruling since Alexander the Great by the sword, what has they been doing? Taking peace from the earth. Again, and there went out, Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, okay, Edom, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. What did Genesis 27 and 40 say? Let's go back. Genesis 27 and 40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. Okay? And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, right? Dominion over the earth, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay? And they did that twice. Because when we put them in the caves, right? And Israelites ruled for 1,000 years. Then they was loose for a little season, Revelation 20 and 7. Okay, that was their second run, okay? That the Lord gave them rulership over the earth again, okay? But the point is proving who the Edomites are, who the so-called white peoples are. Let me say it like that, which are the Edomites. Now his blessing was to live by the sword and have dominion over the earth. That's why Job 9:24 said the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. The wicked are the Edomites. They started taking over, starting with Alexander the Great, okay? Now, when you go to Psalms 17, Psalm 17 and 13, and this is what it reads. And this is a prayer of David, okay? Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him. Who is him? Cast him down. Who is this? Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Who is the him? The sword of the Lord. Who was to rule with the sword? Esau, Edom. Okay? That red horse, right? That take peace away from the earth and to kill one another. Power was given to him, right? To take peace from the earth and to make people kill one another. And what was given to him? A great sword. Why I say great sword? Because that's how they lived. That was their blessing. And Esau has the biggest military on the planet. And they control everything, man. Okay? That's why David said this, Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Yahweh. Disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay? Who is the wicked? The Edomites. Malachi chapter 1 and verse 3. And it reads, I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. And you, if you know about when you go to is in Isaiah, it tell you that it's gonna be nothing left here but dragons and cormorant and bittern and different type of serpent like creatures that's gonna be left here when this place is destroyed. So the Lord say, and I hated Esau and lay his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished. That's when we ran them into the caves. And you can read that in Job chapter 30, starting at verse 1 through verse 7. But we will return and build the desolate places, which they did. That's why we got cities all around the globe, okay? Because Esau, Edom controls the entire planet. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them, who is them? The Edomites, the border of wickedness. The people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. They tell you right there that the Edomites not done away with. It say righteous anger forever. Okay? Ecclesiastes 4:16 tell you that there's no end of all the people. Okay? Now, let's get some more details to prove these devils. The so-called white man is the Edomites, which we already know, but you always got new brothers and sisters waking up to the truth. This is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 20. And it reads, by faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. Okay? Again, Hebrews 11 and 20. By faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. So Jacob and Esau got blessed. Esau got blessed to rule this world by the sword, and Jacob got blessed to rule the world that come after. Okay? So they both got blessings. Esau's blessing was what? To rule Babylon the Great. Okay? And all the other countries of the world for a short period of time. 2nd Ezra chapter 6. And I'm going to start at verse 8. And he said unto me from Abraham. Let me start at verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, meaning his rulership, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other questions Esdras asked thou not. So Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Hebrews 11 and 20 again. By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. Right? So, understanding prophecy about Esau and Jacob, Esau's blessing was to rule the entire planet, right? For a moment. And who's in rulership of the earth? I read to you Deuteronomy 28 and 44. Who lends the money from the banks? The so-called white man, okay? Which are the Edomites. Who controls the entire planet? The so-called white man, which are Edomites. This is not a coincidence. This is not that hard to see, man. It's simple. Okay, it's a simple thing, man. Now this is Micah chapter 2. This is Micah chapter 2. And I'm gonna start at verse 1. And it reads: Woe to him that devises iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. They control the earth. They have the money and the resources to sit up and work evil upon their bed. They devise iniquity. And when the morning is light, they practice it. Okay? And they got all manner of wickedness, man. They got a company called Cinemix. Okay? Putting fetuses in the food and in drinks. All different type of juices and sodas. Okay? Human trafficking. Chemtrail, GMO food. Giving vaccine shots to the babies. Giving them autism. Okay? All manners of wickedness, man. They work evil upon their bed. Because when you read Proverbs 10 and 23, it say it is a sport to a fool to do mischief, man. It's a sport to them to do mischief to you jakes, man. Okay? That's one of their traits, man. They kill for fun, man. It's a sport to them to kill you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's part of prophecy, man. Okay? He said, yet would I kill my brother Jacob. My father is at the hand, to perish, right? He said when Isaac perished, he was gonna try to kill Jacob, man. Same thing Cain did. Okay, Cain killed Abel. Esau tried to kill Jacob, right? But since he couldn't kill Jacob, he's been killing Jacob's seeds, the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay. Verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and take in houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Okay? And they did that. That's why they call themselves the chosen people of the Bible, right? But we know the Lord say in Revelation 2 and 9, I know the blasphemy of them who say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. Okay? So they are not the chosen people of the Lord. They're the opposite. They're the enemies of the Lord. Thus saith the Bible. Thus saith the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His Son Yahushua. Now I say they work evil upon their beds, right? They oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And that's what they do, right? What else do they do? Let's go to Psalms 49 and 11. And it reads, their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Who is I'm talking about? You got Amerigo Vespucci, right? Who named America. You got Leo Scipio Africanus, who named Africa. And then Leo Scipio Africanus got a brother, right, who named Asia. Yeah, you got to go look it up. Okay? They call their lands after their own names, man. Every land, every country is named after the so-called white man. These are facts, man. Look it up. Okay? Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names, man. Okay? Now, it said they work evil. Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their power, because it is in the power of their hands, right? Now, when you go to Proverbs 15, I'm going to read Proverbs 15 first. Proverbs 15 and 22. And it reads, without counsel, proposals are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established, right? So it say, without counsel, proposals are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. How did Esau, Edom sit down and take over the world and try to finish conquering and destroying the world? They sit down at a square rectangle table or a round oval shaped table and they make counsel, right? Without counsel, proposals are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. Okay? Proverbs 20 and 18. Every purpose is established by counsel. All their purposes, their evil that they work upon their beds, all their purposes established by counsel, and with good advice, make war. And that's what they do, man. Because, like Proverbs 10 to 23 say, it is a sport to a fool to do mischief. Okay? Because the fool saith what? In his heart there is no power. There is no God. That's Psalms 14 and 1. Now, when you go to Psalms 94, in verse 20, it reads this. By every purpose, they make counsel and they make war, right? Psalms 94 and 20, and it reads, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? Who frameth mischief by a law? The Edomites. When you go to Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1, it reads this. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they have prescribed. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, that decree unrighteous laws, man. Okay? That's why Isaiah 5 and 21 and 20 say, Isaiah 5 and 20 say, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. That's the Edomites. And they do this through what? Through law. Isaiah 24 and verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. What inhabitants? Defiled under who? The Edomites, because the earth was given into their hand. Because they have transgressed the laws, right? Broken the ordinances. They have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. So they changed the laws of the land that the Lord had established and set their own laws. Okay? They got all type of wicked laws, right? Bestiality laws, LGBT Equality Act, right? They got all type of laws here, man. All type of laws. That's against the Lord, man. That's against the word of the Lord. So this showing you who have decreed unrighteous decrees, right? It's showing you who frame a mischief by law. It's the Edomites. No one else controls the nations. Okay? Esau, Edom control all nations, man. So showing you that with them little few precepts, showing you who controls the earth, man. This is Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. It say, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, meaning his philosophy, his democracies, right? His legislations, his policies. He is a proud man. That's why Obadiah 1 and 3 say what? Let's read it. Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? The pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine his philosophies, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. That's why he in over 76 countries right now, taking over, rape, robbing, and murdering, and pillaging these nations for their resources. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Now, didn't they say North America is in $22 trillion in debt? Actually, it's over $300 trillion. Habakkuk 2, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 8. It say what? How long unto him that laden himself with thick clay? That thick clay is debt. Okay? And who was in debt? North America, Babylon the Great, virgin daughters of Babylon, okay? The Edomites. Just a few precepts to show you that these Edomites are the ones that control the earth. These Edomites is also represented in Revelation 6 and 4 as the red horseman, okay? That was given a great sword. This is Psalms 73 and verse 5. And it reads, and this is why they can get away with any and everything, okay? Especially if they got money. Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. The Edomites can get away with whatever, man. The Edomites are not in trouble like the Chinese and Japanese and the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, the Elamites, the Africans. They are not in trouble as these other men on the earth, man. Okay? They are not in trouble like the Ammonites or the Moabites or the Elamites or the Ishmaelites or the Hamites or the Israelites. They are not in trouble like us, okay? They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain, and violence covers them as a garment. What do? Go around the earth, rape, robbing, murder, and pillaging, man, okay? Because violence covered them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. This ain't the Chinese and Japanese and the Africans and the East Indians, okay? Even though they got and the Arabs, this ain't talking about them. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than hearts can wish. Okay, we know you got Moabites and Ammonites and Elamites and Ishmaelites. They got money, but not like the Edomites do. The Edomites have more than hearts can wish. They got trillions and they got zillions of dollars, man. I'm talking about zillions. These Edomites have zillions of dollars, man. And they can cure hunger. They can cure hunger in an hour, man, if they wanted to. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. It said they set their mouth against the heavens. How do they set their mouth against the heavens? Well, let's read it. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4, and it reads, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Who did that? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, covering the faces of the judges, right? They put their image up to be our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai. They put their image up to be the Egyptians, to be the Israelites, to be King David, to be Solomon, to be Moses. When you watch the old movie 10 Commandments, right? They the Egyptians, they Moses, okay? They the Israelites in the movie. So he the one that say he sitteth in the seat of God, upholding himself to be God. The Edomites doing this. No other nation is doing this. There's no Chinese Jesus or Japanese Jesus or African Jesus or Arab Jesus, right? Or Pakistani Jesus. It's only a so-called white man Jesus, man. When you go to when you go to Isaiah 14, it say the same thing that 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4 say. Isaiah 14 and verse 13. For thou sayest in thy heart, I will ascend into the heavens. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. Who's doing this? The so-called white man. Okay, because he controls the dew of heaven and the entire earth, man. Okay, from land to the air, the so-called white man controls all that, man. And if you can't see that, then the Lord just got a bugged out spirit on you, man. Okay? And this just ain't for you. But it clearly see that the so-called white man is the Edomites, man.
Hello everyone, and hello God, this is Daniel Mayo. Hello Jesus, this is Daniel Mayo. I have an announcement to make that I should have been doing all this time, but I didn't know that I had to do it, so basically, here it goes. Jesus, I want my birthright back, because I'm a descendant of Esau. I am a descendant of Edomites that rejected their birthright. So I will do anything that you want me to do, that you demand me to do, to get my birthright back. Alright, Jesus? Alright, and this is a short video, okay?
And we know who the Edomites is, man. We know that. It ain't rocket science, man, to know who the Edomites is, man. Okay? We know who the Edomites is. Thus saith the Bible, man. So lock it for that.
Hello everyone, and hello God, this is Daniel Mayo. Hello Jesus, this is Daniel Mayo. I have an announcement to make that I should have been doing all this time, but I didn't know that I had to do it, so basically, here it goes. Jesus, I want my birthright back, because I'm a descendant of Esau. I am a descendant of Edomites that rejected their birthright.
And we know that, man. Okay? We know that. Thus saith the Bible, man. Okay, but you was rejected, Esau. Okay? Hebrews 12, 16, and 17, man. Though you saw the Catholic with tears, you was rejected. So Lord, witness are edifying. Gotta give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, and the sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth to the four ends of the earth, the entire world, waking up the whole elect. And shalom to the Akwa for listening and learning. This is Job chapter 21, verse 13. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore they saith unto God, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? Okay? And this the Edomite, man. That's the mindset of Esau Edom, man. Okay? But guess what? This is Job 21 and 30. It reads, the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth in the day of wrath. Who shall declare his way to his face? The elect, okay? Them that stand in great boldness. And who shall repay him what he have done? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to repay him. Okay? Hey, so Lord willing, this will edify. Shalom.